Imagine this. You wake up in the morning, open your window, and see two celestial bodies rising from different points on the horizon. One is bright yellow, familiar. The other is smaller, dimmer with a reddish tint. Shadows from the trees intersect at strange angles, creating geometry our brains aren't accustomed to processing. This isn't science fiction. It's reality for planets in binary star systems, which make up more than half the universe. Our solar system is the exception, not the rule. About 60% of all star systems in the Milky Way galaxy are binary or multiple systems, where two or more luminaries orbit around a common center of mass. What would happen to a civilization that developed not in the predictable cradle of a single star, but in the chaotic dance of two gravitational giants? Orbital roulette. In 2011, the Kepler telescope discovered planet Kepler-16b, the first confirmed world orbiting a binary star. This exoplanet follows what's called a circumbinary orbit. It revolves around both suns at once, as if balancing on the edge of a gravitational funnel. The temperature on its surface fluctuates between -70 and -100 degrees Celsius. Too cold for life as we know it. But this is just one scenario among many. If Earth were located in such a system, its orbit could take one of three forms. In the first case, an S-type orbit, the planet rotates close to one of the stars, while the second looms in the distance like a distant moon. In the second, P-type, like Kepler-16b, the planet encompasses both luminaries in a wide arc. The third option is unstable, where gravitational forces tear the orbit apart, dooming the world to ejection into interstellar space or a fall into one of the stars. Climate without rules. Earth's climate stability depends on one simple fact: the distance to the sun changes predictably. In a binary system, everything is different. Imagine a planet in an S-orbit, revolving around a sun-like star, while its companion, a red dwarf, orbits several astronomical units away. Every few decades, the red dwarf approaches, adding extra radiation. The planet's temperature could jump 15 to 20 degrees in just a few years. Research by astrobiologists shows that in such conditions, life would need to be incredibly adaptive. Plants might develop dual photosynthetic systems tuned to different light spectra. Animals might hibernate, not by seasons, but by stellar cycles, and an intelligent civilization would face the problem: how do you plan agriculture when year loses its meaning? Astronomy without landmarks. Ancient mariners and travelers on Earth navigated by the North Star. In a world with two suns, this task becomes more complex. The day might not end with sunset. The second luminary would rise before the first set. On a planet in a circumbinary orbit, there could be seasons without night, when both suns hang in the sky simultaneously, alternating with brief periods of twilight. The development of astronomy in such a civilization would take a different path. If humanity took 2,000 years to grasp the heliocentric model by observing the simple movement of planets around one point, a civilization under two suns would confront the three-body problem, a mathematically unsolvable puzzle describing the chaotic interaction of three gravitating objects. Perhaps their science would have developed computers earlier than we did, simply to predict their own planet's trajectory. Philosophy of instability. Culture is shaped by environment. If Earth's civilization was built on the idea of cyclicity, day and night, summer and winter, life and death, then culture under two suns would be based on the concept of balance. Their mythology wouldn't know a single creator god, rather, a pantheon of equal forces, constantly competing and cooperating. Their calendars would be not circular, but spiral, reflecting the complexity of orbits. And more, they would know the main thing. Stability is fragile. Their planet exists thanks to the most delicate equilibrium of gravitational forces. The slightest change, and the world perishes. Perhaps such a civilization would treat the cosmos with greater respect than we do, or, conversely, with greater fear. Reality of alternatives. Today, astronomers continue to find planets in binary systems. Tatooine from Star Wars has ceased to be fantasy. It has become scientific fact. And while life in such worlds hasn't been discovered yet, the laws of physics don't prohibit its existence. Two suns above the horizon aren't just a beautiful picture. They're a reminder. The universe is far more diverse than our expectations. And somewhere out there, under an alien sky, perhaps intelligent beings look at their two luminaries and wonder, what's it like for those who have only one sun?